Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Blueprince. This is episode 44, a very auspicious number. It's the same number that Lewis Hamilton races under, although, he's not been having a good run recently. I started the episode without hitting the record button, so sorry for that. All you've missed, though, is we've just picked up our allowance in the top of the screen right there, so that's fine. Last time out, we had a schoolroom run. It didn't go super well, but we did buy out the whole bookshop, and we have now, for realsies this time, ordered a new clue. So if we can find commissary, get a magnifying glass, and get ourselves a library, we'll be pretty happy with that. Otherwise, it's the same stuff as before. If we get the option to do white chess pieces, that's great. Machinary and black chess pieces, or the other one we're looking for, vault key. Otherwise, root cellar is a little bit mid. Shelter gives us the ability to start an experiment straight away. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of diamonds. I think I prefer shelter to hovel, because we have a lot of ways now to make diamonds. And yeah, okay, no. Let's do shelter, because shelter also protects us from the effects of 3 red rooms, which is kind of nice. But and we'll start an experiment straight away. If we can get one where we are delivering letters, we'll deliver letters. So, let's get into the terminal. Remote access, view active terminals. It's the laboratory we're going for. Because if we can execute a thing and unlock all doors, I think that's more powerful than being able to pay for gems with steps. So, what are we going to be able to get? Each time you find trash while digging, immediately, or each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Ooh. But a letter will be delivered to the mail room. I think that's the one we want. So we can have one letter guaranteed, or we can go big and see if we can find a shovel somewhere. Do we go big and risk not making any progress at all? Or do we just take one letter? Like a coward. Each time we find some trash, deliver me a letter. Thank you. Start experiment. Right. Now we need to find a shovel as a matter of priority. Let's find some green rooms. Okay, let's get out to the corners straight away. Come on, corners, corners, corners. Yeah, corridor to get me to the corner is my preferred option there. Then from here... Okay, early observatory. I don't mind early observatory to get whatever benefits the observatory is going to give us today. So... use a gem though. Use a gem early. I mean, every time we get to the armory, we buy the Morning Star, and that gives us stars anyway. But observatory is how you get the benefit of those stars. Go on, because maybe we'll get the gems. Then from here, commissary. Yeah, commissary. Because that will, like, we could have gone kennel to go straight north, but commissary to get our magnifying glass and potentially a shovel, I think is a more powerful option in the initial. Oh, and you get a white knight in the observatory as well. So there we go. Green rooms more likely to contain special flowers today. Nice. Apples are more delicious. We get our gem back, and we get a few extra steps. Oh, the slice is supposed to be a piece of pizza. It is nice how the room... It is nice how the observatory scales, you know. Wait, there's no magnifying glass available. Oh, so if we request magnifying glass, once we buy it, it's gone. Oh. I was erroneously under the impression that if you make a special request to the commissary, that stays until you next make the next special request. Right, we're gonna buy this out, right? Because unless we come across showroom, like, okay, we'll draft this one. I think we take. Oh well, chapel gives us the white bishop, but it doesn't point us north. Parlour's probably better. But that is the bishop. Probably parlour. Okay, but we're not gonna go that way yet. Oh yes, we did get the logical trophy, right? So we are 3 trophies down. We need 21 more dartboard puzzles. I'm not sure about, yeah. We got 1 more trophy of invention. 1 more craft to get trophy of invention. So, yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. We don't have the extra classrooms in our draft pool, so is there any point taking classroom here? I think we'd rather take Nook for the 2 keys. And that is also the white rook. So maybe we're getting chess puzzle. Maybe we are going to be sorting out our chess this time. What are you detecting? Ah, that was well hidden. Okay, this one can be a hook north, or 8 items out of the attic. Oh, let's take 8 items out of the attic. Right, we bought all the gems. Let's make use of them. So we get compass. We get 1 gem back, 2 gems back, broken lever. Right, that's 4 items. Key is 5 items. A vault key is 6 items. A map for the 7th item. And a set of lockpicks as our 8th item. Oh man, that's a good haul. That's a good haul there. Right. Vault key, let's go. Right, compass gives us more rooms which go north more frequently. This also means that if we get the workshop, there's a random chance that we can get whatever the 8th thing was. I thought when we crafted something, oh, it was the sound detector. Oh yeah, do you know what, actually? It totally occurred to me between episodes, and I'm sure you guys have been mentioning it in the comments section, but you know, obviously I record these like a couple weeks in advance. Like I think 2 episodes ago, I took the crown out of the coat check and never put it back in, but also I had the listening lockpick, which I also could have put in, and we ended the run without putting anything in there. That was unfortunate. But the crown seems super good. The crown seems super good. Like, I think... Like, except maybe the power hammer in the early game, but the power hammer has kind of lost utility a lot now, because we've broken down most of the walls that I think you need the power hammer for, or at least the ones we know about. I don't think there are any outstanding walls that we need the power hammer for, except maybe the wall in the greenhouse. I think we might not have hit the greenhouse wall yet. But once you've knocked down all the walls, you don't really have very much utility out of the power hammer. The crown, though, ooh, when you get offered a red room, remove it from the draft pool and get a gem. Like, that's pretty good. And that's going to be pretty good throughout the whole game. But then again, it is the literal crown. The literal crown of... Or India. Maybe it's the crown of India. Maybe it's the crown of Feneres. Okay, we didn't, unfortunately, though, pick up a digging implement, but we've got double white bishop. So we've got white bishop, white rook, white knight. If we can solve the chess puzzle again this run, we will, because the armory, whilst it's good to like get the guaranteed, the Morning Star and the shield are both pretty good items, and they're very cheap as well. But I do kind of feel like the long-term health of the runs, being able to get to the conservatory using the power of the rook, getting the conservatory more consistently in every run in these two corners, is maybe the more powerful effect in the long run. So that's kind of what we're going to go for now. Because we've done the axe, and the axe is really where the biggest power of the armory comes from, you know. Right, let's crawl up the side here. Courtyard is great. Courtyard is great. Give me a shovel. Give me a shovel. Oh. Extra gems is nice. I've got a sledgehammer, so that's fine. You won't have a shovel in the chest, though. Man, 4 gems out of courtyard. Veranda might have a shovel. No, it's got another chest, though. Secret garden key. We like it. We like it. And another gem. Thank you. Ah, coin here. Ah, do we want the secret garden here? Like, yeah, okay. Take the secret garden. It only distributes food around these areas. I mean, we'll have to backtrack for parlor at some point anyway, so that's kind of fine, but it's maybe a little bit early in the run to get the most out of secret garden, but it's okay. What we are doing, though, is distributing a lot of dig spots around the house, which will be perfect if we can find a digging implement for our eventual ability to unlock all doors in the house. Right? I don't know exactly how many times you have to have the experiment pass. I think it's of the order of 5. It's something like 5 or 6 at most. And I actually don't think it varies by how difficult the... I think it actually doesn't vary by how difficult it is either. Okie dokie. Okay, from here... I think we just keep going north, right? Boiler room gives me 2 exits, which is nice, and it's a power source room. Secret passage lets us pick another green room, though. We wouldn't want indoor nursery. I'm thinking what else is available. You wouldn't be able to have the barbecue one because the barbecue one always hooks to the left. So you wouldn't be able to have that. And you wouldn't be able to have any of the dead end green rooms. You would be able to have indoor nursery. I think maybe boiler room is just the correct choice though, to be honest. Okay, now that's running, which means we can't get into that room straight up unless the elevator is working, which it is not. So yeah, we do still want to move around this way, don't we? So I think we've got to kind of move it. Is it that one? No? Is it that one? Yes. Okay. So we'll draft it up and we can set that running again later. As far as this thing goes, do we want power? We want to try and, like, see what power is available, right? Okay, now that's running. Okay, what are we gonna get? Lockpick kit? Can't pick it. Dark room, and we're protected. Gets us into the corner. Yeah. Yeah. Dark room with protection. Let's have that. Thank you. Dark room has got a gem in it. This letter, I haven't really understood the implication of it. It's requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. So he's asked for another one of these for her room in the West Wing. Well, we've seen that picture in her room in the West Wing, and there's nothing particularly special about it, as far as I can see. But it does feel like that's a clue for something, doesn't it? Ah, okay. No, servants' quarters would be rubbish to pick here. Treasure trove, 5 coins for each time you've drafted treasure trove. Like, that seems to be the pick there, doesn't it? So, we'll take some money. Use a key for the trunk, and we have the precious box in this room contained a true statement. Well, that is a true statement. It's a handwritten red note. So these clues in particular are particularly curious, aren't they? Okay, and that was a white box with flames. A white box with flames, okay. Well, we did not get our conservatory there, but we can now work our way across, I suppose. Lockpick kit? No, can't pick that one. Aquarium gets us into the antechamber, and we are across. Unfortunately, it does use up our... like, I think aquarium is the better pick, right? Because we do want to get over to this corner. Oh, of course, because it's also a green room. That's handy, isn't it? This is going to get us over to the other side of the house. We've got the basement key as well. Not that we really need that. But if we get quest bedroom, we just get another 2 added to our allowance as well. No, basement key, no point taking that. Oh, quest bedroom from here? Ballroom is a terrible idea. Oh, sorry, I've left you on the small screen. Sorry. Ballroom is a terrible idea for this run. Locksmith, though? Yeah, we're often running out of keys, aren't we? And there will be opportunity to get quest bedroom elsewhere. So let's take locksmith. Because you can also get special keys and stuff from locksmith as well. So let's take a special key. What we're going to get? We get a... prism key. Fine. And then let's take 3 keys. Should we take another 3 keys? There is a chance that we draft showroom still. Oh, go on. 3 more keys. We find coins always easier than we find keys. And I don't particularly want to have to backtrack because we don't have the the other thing yet. You know the thing I mean. The dining room. This is a red room. Do we want another red room? We kinda don't. Yeah, trophy room's good. Why is indoor nursery so bright? There. Why is indoor nursery so bright? Is there something special that happens if you draw... Like, it doesn't have power going into it. Is there something special that happens with indoor nursery if it's powered? Let's see. Is there something special in here? I mean, it's a green room, so I get my gem anyway. Well, the answer to that kind of seems to be no. It's just bright for the sake of it? Man, this room remains a disappointment to me. Silly goose. Okay, let's go do boiler room then. I mean, trophy room wouldn't have actually helped me particularly there anyway, so... Okay, back to boiler room. Switch you to there. And now let's get this one drafted. Okay, Rumpus Room gets us into the foundation, and we get another Alzara prediction. So I like it, and it's a Black Bishop. So we'll go and check out what Alzara has to say. Meanwhile, reset this. There you go. Okay, Alzara. Hit me up with a prediction.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Please and thank you.
Faintly in the mist, I see a figure.
That's not
A
one of the
statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass.
Okay,
What you have heard
12:15.
here has been foreseen by the great Alzara until the dawn of the following day.
That doesn't give us very much. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't give us very much. Waiting at a train station. 12:15. Like, okay. Is there something to that? Hard to say. Hard to say. Do we want to backtrack here, or do we want to come... I think we still want to come up. I mean, if we get Ladyship's Chamber, like, that's kind of good for what we want to be doing now. We're only Office and Ladyship's Chamber short at this point. Solarium might be one that we want. You know, I mean, well, hallway gives us a trunk and it gives us an exit. Yeah, we'll take hallway. Give me the trunk. Bonk. Okay, now from here... Ah, Mount Holly gift shop. We've spent a lot of our money. The blue bird costs like 100, right? Vestibule gives us 2 exits. Though. Yeah, vestibule. Let's take vestibule. Because we've got 2 exits and we can kind of take either of these at this point. So pool has got the 2 trunks in it, and we get another bite at going into the corner here. So let's take the pool. I'm starting to get a bit concerned that Vault hasn't turned up, so we might end up needing coat check at some point, which would be a little bit sad. Okay. Into the corner. No. Prison key's no use here. Conservatory. Excellent. Give me some floor plans to adjust the rarity of. Thank you. And this is a black rook. Now, where are we in terms of then the black pieces? Where are we in terms of the black pieces? We've got black rook, black bishop. Black knight is... Armory? Oh, we didn't take the armory. Oh, but we do have Black Knight in the treasure trove. So if we can get the study, that's the Black Queen. I'm not sure we have ever seen the Black King. So is the Black King, does it go on the antechamber, does it go in the entrance hall? We can experiment with that. What are you beeping for? Huh? Ah, key here. Excellent. Oh! Almost totally missed that one. Right. Permanently adjust the rarity and rates. So, bunk room, attic, library. Library. Make it... Let's make it commonplace for now. We can always adjust it later. You get less common floor plans while drafting from it as well. So as far as like J rooms go, it's a pretty reasonable one. Yeah. Let's make that one here. This one is rare, but it's so useful when it turns up. So I think turning attic standard. We need 3 gems to draft it though, but 8 items is good. And you often get at least 1 gem back. So maybe standard on the attic. And then bunk room, it being unusual, like I think I'm happy for bunk room to become rare. Because it's a dead-end bedroom. And we have a nombo because we don't have the nursery. Right? So the fact it counts as 2 bedrooms, unless we have the sleeping mask, doesn't really do anything. So what did I say with library? Library commonplace. I think I'm happy for the library to be commonplace. Nice. Okay. So with that, we are pretty close to having something for chess. We're going to run out of steps pretty soon though, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Ballroom, casino, pump room. I guess casino? Or we redraw. Dining room. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. That's exactly what we want. So we'll take the lunchbox for the steps straight away. And then, what are we able to have here? Extra 10 steps if you have the trophy room, which we could try and get at some point. It's likely we'll need to backtrack at some point anyway. Secret passage lets us demand bedroom. So, gimme key to the bedroom. Ladyship's chamber. Good. So we've got the queen. Now we... Oh! Oh no, but I don't have a digging implement. Boo! Yeah, we still don't have the spade. Right. That's fine though. Okay, so if we get the office, then we can go and get the blessing of the rook. Okay, from here, we're going to start probably backtracking, depending on what this ends up being. Okay, that one's locked, so don't worry about it. I feel like we take the 20 steps now, then. Because unless we get showroom, like, are we gonna end up backtracking to get the treasure that's buried there? Like, maybe, but come on, because we might never actually find trophy room. So let's have dinner and get the 20 steps. Okay. Oh, and a coin purse. Lovely. I'm surprised the metal detector doesn't pick up the metal on the clasp. Almost missed that. Right. Key card for the security doors. Okay. Vault. 100% vault. 100% vault. Okay. Are we going to get another sanctum key today? That would be really handy, not gonna lie. We could also really do with getting into the the showroom, or the Mount Holly whatchamacallit gift shop now, which we didn't take earlier. Which key have we got? 149. 149. Oh, it's a big one. It's an allowance token. More of these, and a passport. Samantha Hayes. ID. Okay, that is definitely related to the other chess puzzle, isn't it? Now, where have I gone and put her other... Where have I gone and put her other passports? There we go. So there's that. So that was compromised. This one's got an X on it. I was hoping for a sanctum key, to be honest, but, you know, maybe next time. ID. ID. It's the I is at the top and D is directly underneath it. So this A here has a D here. So we are only 2 letters away from having this solved, whatever that means. But yeah, okay. Good. Good. I think then foundation. We're really now looking for the office, a shovel, the office, a shovel, or the study. Okay, what do we have here? We've got locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. The locker room doesn't really... I mean, it's got lots of stuff in it. Laboratory, kennel. Each time you dig in a room. We don't have the shovel, though. We don't have the shovel. I'd quite liked one which hooked the other way, to be honest. Like, maybe we take locker room and we use this as an opportunity now to backtrack to parlour and start working down here. We've still got the prism key, so taking a key from the secret garden or courtyard might be kinda handy. So let's take locker room there. Well, that's fine. We have a security pass. But I'm not going to go in locker room. We'll take this opportunity to go back this way. Do we want to go from secret garden? Oh. There's been a key distributed somewhere. Totally missed it. Right. This changed quite a bit. Be right back. The obvious thing to start doing is dig in the secret garden itself. Right. Delivered. Because this will allow us to use all of the keys in the locker room as well. Right? Because we'll get that unlocked really swiftly. Right. Where are dig spots that we found? Foundation. Aquarium. Conservatory has a dig spot. Her ladyship's chamber. We're going to dig a big old thing up. We've got 56 steps. If we go back immediately... Right, let's first see if either of these rooms end up being green. Okay, so we can use prism key to ensure we get a green room here. Oh, have we got another courtyard? In the thing. So Solarium will let us do unusual and rare rooms more often. We know we can get out of locker room, and we've got an exit out of courtyard here, so it's very likely we'll be able to get that room. So I do not mind taking Solarium. On the other hand, courtyard nets us the gems, and it's likely going to give us another chest. On the other hand, though, more unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I don't mind that as an option. Oh, this is a kind of hard decision, actually. I'm surprised I have a second courtyard in the draft pool. That must have been something I did a long while back. Let's take Solarium on the basis that somewhere is room 8 in this house, right? Where's room 8? Where is room 8? Must be incredibly rare. Must have special drafting criteria. Solarium. Ah, I can't look at the floor. I can't look at the floor repository whilst I've got a draft up, so I can't see. Office, is that rare? Study, is that rare? Come on, we'll take Solarium. Bleh. Okay, let me dig here. Nail. But we get another letter. Okay, look, we got 54 steps. At this point, surely... Yeah, aquarium. We know we have gems waiting for us in the nursery now as well. 4 gems, in fact, because we've done conservatory as well. Come on. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it, because we've also got the treasure chest in the thing. It's that one, right? Yep, there's another letter. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, no point going to the locksmith. No worries about going to the locksmith. We are going to dip into the nursery quick to get these gems. Ding, 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 ding. There's no dirt in the nursery, so that's fine. Yeah, now we're going to go back to the foundation. We dig in the foundation. Does it change our calculation on whether we want to go through the locker room next, actually, rather than the courtyard? Because we've just done the prism key to get Solarium, so actually maybe locker room would be the better way to go. But we are going to now go up. We want to make sure we have enough steps left over to do a chess puzzle if it becomes available. Okay, we've got nothing in there. Another letter. Oh, a key's been distributed in here. Is it? There it is. Yeah, so I think we would definitely be going through locker room because we now know that we're not going to need these keys. As soon as we find a computer, we're not going to need these keys. Go on, yeah. Treasure map. Time to start digging. There it is. The coffers of Mount Holly. Man, we've got quite a bit of money now. We could definitely do with finding something to spend this money on. Okay, now back to locker room. I think we're going to just open up everything. We shouldn't use all of our keys in locker room straight away. We are definitely going to need to make... No, it's this one. Okay, lockpick kit to the rescue. Okay. 29 steps. Yeah, we're gonna go with locker room. Oh, those would have been really handy earlier. Okay, we're gonna use a reasonable amount of these to try and get some food. Hopefully someone's got food in their lockers. Nice. That is very helpful. 6 steps from an apple. Pro players probably remember exactly which lockers don't contain anything of value to you. Like the ones that just contain clues, I'm pretty sure never have food in them, for example. Oh, there's a lot of money in these lockers. Okay. Do we need 5 keys? I don't know. Let's pull this one up. Let's take showroom. Can we buy out the showroom? Is there an achievement for that? With 209, we can buy it out. We can buy it out. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Let's take it. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Lovely. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draft tomorrow rooms while drafting. And the silver spoon, gain twice as many steps. And the trophy of wealth costs 100 more? Rough. But is that now permanently there, or do we have to buy out? Do we have to buy it out again next time. Come on, let's draft a thing. So we can rotate floor plans. We don't have any gem requirements, but these are all going... hallway doors are always unlocked. I want to redraw these. I want something which goes like left or... Well, we've got an exit here, we've got an exit here. So this is sort of fine, and we can go up from here. No, redraw, because we can't really afford to do that backtrack. I'm going to redraw. Rewind last draft, nice. Passageway. Passageway is the one, though. Okay, we do still need keys if we find locked doors. So let's draft the one that's opposite courtyard first. And that gives us cloister. We also have laundry room, which is kind of an interesting one, but we want currency, though. We want currency. Bing, bing. More mail. More coins. Come on, more. Give me more coins. Give me more coins. Give me more coins. Give me more letters. We've got 50 coins. What else can we do to get more coins? Right, we want the north exit first. This is a dead end. Great Hall has 7 locked doors. Sauna. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Great Hall often has coins in it. So I'm going to put Great Hall in there. Right? But we're not going to use our keys. What I really need, more than anything right now, is a computer that we can use to unlock all doors. That would be really good. Like, we will definitely unlock all doors if we have the computer. Lost and Found gives me 2 rare items, but you will lose 1 random inventory item when we go in there. I mean, it could be anything, right? Like, we've got the basement key, so we're reasonably well protected. I think we gotta go for Lost and Found, right? We're gonna dip into Lost and Found, but then we're going to go back to Passageway. What do we lose? I'm perfectly happy with losing that. So we don't lose steps travelling between 2 hallways. Okay. And we get another prism key. Fine. We've seen Mila before. There is still something, like, we've been working on that for, like, literally months, is that all of these patron saints have names. And we know some of the names, but we don't know many of the names. Okay, with that... back to Passageway. Yeah, back to Passageway. And we try and find a room with a computer. Now, this one we don't have to worry about too much, because theoretically we can now backtrack through here to Parlour. So this one can be a dead end. Security has got a computer. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right, let's go unlock all doors. And now... yeah, so we can get to the shelter and we can get all doors unlocked. $22 microsieverts. Okay, all doors unlocked. Perfect. Now we can use... okay, we can backtrack. Okay, we'll draft this room, but then we're going to backtrack to the locker room, use all 5 of our keys in the locker room. Okay. Oh, mail room is so good. Yeah. It means that Passageway then does have to have, like, some pretty special runs to be able to get what we need. Like, either office or study. But mailroom for the letters is just too good to pass up, isn't it? Mailroom for the letters is kind of just too good. We haven't even dug yet in the courtyard and the veranda. So we're not going to go into the mail room yet. Because there's more dig sites. And with the silver spoon, we're going to get double step. So I'm not too concerned about being able to do the backtrack yet. Right. Okay, with that, let's go around here. So we've got a dig site here. Coin. Oh, more coins. Right, okay. That's a key that got distributed. Fine. And then in the veranda, we do want something to eat, or we are going to be in a little bit of bother. Right, okay, now we need to do some maths, because we didn't get anything to eat there. Because we definitely want to at least finish in mailroom. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to locker room. Use up all those keys. 6, 7, 8, 9 gets us to mailroom. So yeah, no, we're fine on steps at the moment. There's no other dig points around here. So we will be okay. We will be okay. All of these doors are unlocked. So let's go and get our benefits from here. Okay. Couple more pennies. Oh, come on, I was hoping for a little bit more. I was hoping for a little bit more. Okay. Oh, we're up to 70. 30 more and we can get the trophy. 30 more for the trophy. Okay, well, we've got 7 locker room keys. And we've still got the running shoes as well, so... Go on, 7 more keys. Nothing. Come on, we really do need food as well. Okay, there's one redo. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Come on, give us some food, give us some food. lot of gems, but no more keys, no more keys. And no food. 21 more coins to go. 21 more coins to go. Okay. So we've got to go back to passageway now then. And we're taking this one. What do we have? Oh, shoot. So we've got to... It's got to be bedroom. Okay, we get sleep mask, which does help us with our steps, but... Hang on, I'm working it out, Freezer will give us a crazy number of gems and a lot of coins to start tomorrow with. Right. I think that might be the one, right? That might be the one, because... Our outside room is the shelter. There's no dig spots in shelter. We don't have dig spots in, like, the attic, corridor, entrance hall. Like, there might be a dig spot in commissary. There's not a huge amount of other opportunity to gain money now, except to grab the keys from the servants' quarters, and there are like 3 lockers left. But I don't think that's going to do it. And now we don't have the self-lighting torch because we never took the armory, and we don't have the furnace anywhere nearby. So we're not going to be able to melt anything. I think freezer's probably the correct pick. Like, I don't think we're going to get to 100. I think with the best will in the world, we're not getting to 100 now. So I think that might be it. And the showroom, we just kind of got to hope that the Trophy of Wealth is available for us. Because we bought out the showroom, it'll be available to us next time. We just kind of got to hope that that's the case. So let's take freezer. Our accounts are now frozen. I think there's nothing we can do in here without being able to unfreeze anything. So I think with that, we now go back to the... I think with that, we now go to the mailroom and we read some letters, of which we should have a lot. There should be a lot of them now. So we saw that. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the last one we saw, right? So is this now all of the letters? Because they go right up to the wall now. And I think we asked for more than 4 to be delivered. So is this now all of the letters? Because we've read this one about him being very cryptic. Unused memos. Dear Simon, as I've been running out of ideas for my own, yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if he had any additional security advice I could pass on, and to my surprise he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after all this is over and find out whether or not it was of any use. And it's an envelope that contains unused memos. Yes, this is the next new letter. So let's... I'll go and take a... Right, unused memos. Safe code 4368. The numbers 6, 7 and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. Safe code 1213. Safe code D8. There is a safe on rank 10. In room 46, there's a safe. Is there a safe in room 46? Don't think so. I mean, green can be like real or fake, but we've got all of the safes. So I don't think we need to make note of those memos. Simon, I can't think of any reason you'd need to access the server administrator controls before I return, but your father has mentioned you're interested in computers, so I have a feeling you may be a bit more hands-on than your great-uncle. You'll find the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto, a small cavern sealed, much like the story, off to the East Drive. I believe I've previously explained how to restore power to the grotto in one of my earlier letters, however keep in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set one up for you until I return, but your admin key will eventually be Joan S. First 4 letters of your family name, or if you prefer, we could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss it in greater detail when I return. That's a good point. Mary became Mary Jones, didn't she? M/D? Question mark? We'll go and check those out later. But yeah, Mary Jones. Maybe Mary Jones was an admin. Maybe Kirk Darren was actually someone else. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you noticed the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you likely have already concluded for yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted into the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secured in 3 other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you will need to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. Randolph. Okay, well that's good, because we've ordered a new clue. So that's fine. We've ordered a new clue, and maybe that will then lead us to the 3rd one, unless the clue in a new clue points us towards the vase in the entrance hall, which would be super sad. Simon, I'm honestly very impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I certainly wasn't expecting to write this many letters when I started our correspondence. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges you are currently face on the estate. For all I know, you've long since reached room 46, tick, and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration, stag happy and free, of the maids and the staff crowding the halls and getting in your way. I can't say I blame you, and I'm sure the other members of the household are quite enjoying their extended vacation. Speaking strictly for myself, however, I cannot wait to get back and begin working with you directly. Helping you through these letters has only whetted my imagination, and to be candid, our collaboration in this correspondence has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Until the day I return, Randolph. And a thing. This letter has this stamp here, doesn't it? Now, I remember seeing a comment that said something along the lines of the stamps on these letters being important. And that appears to be Coraricia, which was snowy, which, if I remember correctly, we'd said that that was snowy in one of the ones that we'd opened up. that's just Fenaries. That's an old Orindia stamp. That one's got a ship on it. That's got a blimp. Okay. Yeah, right. Oh, big turtle! That's from the desert. That's from the desert country, isn't it? Oh, and then we have Arch Aries. Ooh, look! Arch Aries is really stormy. Arch Aries is really stormy. Do we have that on here? So Arch Aries is the mountain, isn't it? I don't even remember if Arch Aries is one of the ones that we've opened, to be honest. It's not. Well, it's not one of the ones that we've solved. We've solved the puzzle piece and we've solved the V. Right, so we haven't solved the hourglass. That's the Violet Poet one. We need the number of trade lanes, and we need weather. We don't know what the weather is in the violet area. But okay, so Arch Aries at the top is stormy. Yeah, so that's Iraja, that's Arch Aries. We have got... Yeah, we don't know whether Arch Aries is like Marshall or whatever yet. Possibly. So yeah, so that's maps and globes. And then we've got our geography notes down here. Yeah, so we've done the puzzle piece. That's riding the giant turtles. That's this one. Okay. I mean, we could potentially work out the sigils based on what hasn't been used yet. Like, I know we've opened up another door, but we didn't get the sigil for it yet. But I don't remember which one that is. But okay. Well, we're done here then, though. And we have 20 steps. So we could make our way. We could make our way back. Like, yeah, probably via the foundation and just see what sigils we happen to have open. Very quickly though, let's just do some fast maths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get me to the foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to the entrance hall. From the foundation elevator to Blackbridge is a further walk, but is it like 4 steps further? We do have the running shoes, so I think it will be totally fine. So I don't know. Let's go for the let's go via the foundation. Yeah. There's nothing else we wanted to do on the computer there, was there? No. Oh, you! Hopefully you're going to be available in future days. I hope. I hope. Let's go. If you're wondering why I suddenly changed my t-shirt, it's because in one of the jump cuts earlier on in the episode, I actually went and took a break and went to the gym and then had lunch and then came back. Oh man, I still find it frustrating that we cannot pause. We have to leave the game on pause. Okay, do we want to do sigils first or do we want to do Blackbridge first? Let's do Blackbridge first. I want to check out Jones S, Jones M, Jones D. Darren Kirk? You mean Daniel Jones? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? That doesn't... The thing is, though, that doesn't fit with the clue where Randolph was like, oh yeah, it doesn't really follow our usual naming conventions. You know what I mean? So, Simon Jones. No, it's not Jones, it's Joan. No admin there. Joan D. No. Joan M. Shame. I thought that was a really good idea. Although, in terms of other aliases, we do know other aliases that Mary uses, right? We've got Jean Ribbon, Samantha Hayes, and Gray Daniels. Okay, let's try those. Danny G. No. Rib J. Oh, we're in! We're in! And she's got administrator controls. She's got administrator controls. Okay. That's the same. Okay, there's 3 additional delisted admin keys. Rib J is one of them. Of course, we also want an archive administrator, not just a regular admin. We need an archive administrator, right? Admin logs. We can see it! 2 new admin keys have been added to the network with user database with P and Rib J. Who's with P? Who's with P? Right, let's go over. Where's people? Okay. So Rib J is Mary's pseudonym. Okay, who is with P? We can check that one in a minute. Right. 2 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database with P and Rib J. With P. Alright. Jean and I are successfully logged on now. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise we use this for sensitive messages. Hang on, let me get you back on the big screen. And suspend electronic mail moving forward. More, as soon as we've got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. XXX Manning worked with Mary. Copy that. Should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. Philip with 2 L's. Right. If by Philip you mean Paul, then yes, that timeline can work for us. I apologise, his admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless as soon as we're done here. Or Paul? Why would his admin key trip you up for obvious reasons? With P. Be at ease, friend. It is of little consequence. Let us know when the transfer's complete. Data packet transfer from Firestorm Erasia. Total file size 14 kilobits. We've finished moving and have made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down a proverbial garden path. Yes, we can create dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I'd better get to writing. Our visitor last week had given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. More, I'd say it's about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. There are other children? Should our paths not cross again, we'll embrace each other in soot and ash. Do not look within, do not look back, for we are with you and there is nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. So Rib J and with P got delisted from the user database. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. Updated access privileges. Fine. RTA's down, RTA's working again, we read that one. Root H, Tom K. Okay. We're going to create a dummy admin account. That's the 11th of the 7th, 12th of the 7th, 25th of the 7th, as requested yesterday. New admin key created. Maybe the admin key is inside a new clue. Okay, so with P, we can get in there with. His admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. Is that because... Unsure. Okay. So let's get back in there. Jean and I are successfully logged on now. Yeah, so Jean Ribbon. That's her pseudonym. As soon as you've got the next work address from Manning... Replacing with manufactured messages, I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. We can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week gave me an inspiration for a new book, so that's a new clue. A new admin key's been created then. The requested name doesn't quite fit with typical length formatting. That was a bit of a long shot. I feel like it must be in a new clue. It must be inside a new clue. Or there's some kind of wordplay about Philip and Paul, and the fact that Randolph's like, oh yeah, sorry, I don't mean Philip, I mean Paul. What's Paul's surname then that would make Randolph think that his name was actually Philip? Unclear, right? Okay. Let's wander over to the sigils now. Because I think we can tidy up some of our notes. Particularly around, like, which weather patterns have been used and things. We've not actually opened the mountains one yet. So that's not super useful. We've done this one. Yes. Okay. So. Yeah, I made a frame for sigils over here, didn't I? Go on then, right, let's tidy up Mary's passports. Okay. That can all go here and here. Okay. What we kind of need, actually, is a table. Sort of, isn't it? So we got this one and this one. So we've solved 4 of these so far. We haven't solved that one yet. Okay, so let's see if we can do something along the lines of name. Now, what makes up the sigil? It's name, center. What is it? Weather, trade routes, color, and what is it? It's the center. It's the name. It's the center. It's the weather. Oh, and the culture as well, isn't it? Okay, so name, color, no, symbol, color, what did I say? Weather, roots, and then culture. Cool. And there's 8 of them. Great. Okie dokie. So we're just going to go and tidy this up now. So this is Merindia. Ooh, I don't know how I would describe that. Sort of oval-ish. Black. Weather is... Ooh, I'm not actually sure what that weather is. Is that fog? Is that fog? Oh, it's sort of unclear. Yeah. Fog. Roots 3. Culture is the one with the thing. Metropolitan. Okay, turn all those green. We've got Fen Aries. This one is Coraricia, and then that one is... can't remember. So that's a jigsaw puzzle, that's the V, Pentagon, red, also fog, 4 roots, culture, martial. This is academic. 4. This was snow, wasn't it? Colour is orange on that one. Yeah, orange. Okay, all those are green because, like, we've got them all correct, right? And then this one is, what is this one? Yellow, I think. Hang on. Spiritual, heat, pink. Heat. Spiritual, and it had 5 roots. And I don't remember what it was called. If we even discovered what it was called yet. Right? So, then, what other ones do we have? We've got the rainbow one. We have the hourglass. We have got the mountains. And we've got the diamond. Okay, so this one is Iraja. Hourglass symbol. Colour, purple. Weather, we do not know. Roots, we don't know. Culture is poetic. The mountain, we know, is stormy. Right, we're pretty happy on that one. That's all green, that's all green. This is Archeries. Now, what do we have colour-wise? Archeries is yellow. Yeah, we're pretty set on those. Roots, we don't know. Culture of Archeries. We read something about their culture, right? Didn't we? Oh, and actually, the Jigsaw people. No, they were tribal, actually, weren't they? Wait, hang on. It's the circle with the thing. It's the circles with the thing in it. No, they are spiritual. They are spiritual. So was it tribal for the other ones up here then? Oh, I've written down white for the rainbow people. For the rainbow people, I've written white. Don't remember what the justification for that was, but I trust past me. So what so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you've got like 8 cultures available. We've used academic, so we only have industrial, we know poetic, right? I have a vague recollection Archeries is tribal. Okay. I have a vague recollection we read that somewhere. Like probably... Oh, do you know what? It was probably in the... Oh, it was probably in the unredacted version of this book, wasn't it? Northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. Ah yes, nuance. Okay. Okay, so nuance is the diamond. Yeah. Man, why are you offer 3 different kinds of green? Nuance, Right, that's a diamond. This is a mountain. And this is a rainbow. The name of that one, we can find the name of that one, right? Yeah, that's nuance. Morajai. Oh, that's where the boxes come from. That's where the puzzle boxes come from. So that's where we get white. That's where we get white, because the very first puzzle boxes... Three-by-three grid of white and grey. Each white tile, right, because you've got rainbows in the corners. Yes. Okay. So we're happy with all of those. So that's white. Have we got the diamond colour? Do we have the colour of the diamond? I'm guessing not. But there might not be any other options. You know? Like, there are only 8. Orange, white, green, yellow. It must be green. Must be green, because we've not used it. There are only 8 options. So that one I'm actually a little bit more for sure on. Okay. Still, we got 3 rooms that we can't unlock, and the one that we haven't solved it for yet, we can't really... Well, Look, if I do go in here, yeah. How many options actually are there on trade routes here? Not that one. Yeah, okay, so you got 8, 4, different 4, a 3, a 5, a 2, a different 5, and a 4, and another 4, and another 4. Wait, hang on. Did I miscount? Sorry. 3, 5, 2, 5, 8. I pressed the wrong thing, didn't I? 4, 4. And that brings us back to 3. So yeah, again, you can work these out by simply what's left from what you haven't used. Right? So we've used 3. Oh no, but they can double up though, because that 4 and that 4 are the same. Is that right? So you got a 5 and a 2 and a 5 and an 8, and then you've got one of those 4s and then a different 4, and then you're back to 3 again. So no, at least two of these have actually used the same trade route, so we can't necessarily say it's whatever's left, because 2 of them at least have used the same one as each other. So I think we might have to wait until we've got Realm and Rune, right? our proper copy of Realm and Rune. Just on the off chance. Very unlikely, because I haven't put the other ones correct. But we're not going to not press the button, given that we're here. Okie dokie. Well, I'm glad that we spent a little bit of time actually sort of formalising in a table, like, what we're actually missing there. Like, I think a lot of our answers are going to be in the library, which we've now made common, so we should have no problems getting into the library now. We never need to draft the bookshop again. We've finished buying all of our books, so we can just focus on... Oh! We should ask for a magnifying glass from security. We've got 15 steps left. We drafted security. We should ask for a magnifying glass. We should... Yeah, okay, that's good. That's well remembered. Because we have requested a new clue, and we do want to make sure that we are getting the actual clue from a new clue as easy as we can. So let's ask for the magnifying glass to be delivered. Bing! And then I think we'll be ready to end today's episode. Okay, I think it's down through here. Yes, 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 yes. Just on the off chance, there is gems, keys, 1 coin. Oh, and a wind-up key, because we never went to Parlour. We never went to Parlour, did we? That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, we never backtracked there. We never needed to. 21 gems anyway. No point going there now, because it's all frozen. Picking up gems doesn't do anything anymore. D, staff services. Special orders. Put in a special order, please. Can I have a magnifying glass, please? Thank you. Of course, we also have a delivery going to be arriving tomorrow as well. So, that with the library now being a common pick. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it greatly. Well, my friends, let's go and call that a day. What a good run, though. We've got a new thing. So much good it did us. We bought out the showroom. We get a huge number of gems and coins for tomorrow. Yeah. Overall, reasonably happy with how that one went in the end. Let's call it a day. Call it. Okay, my friends, thank you very much for watching this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is Mount Holly, the Garden Shopping Centre. If you'd like access to these videos a week early, do consider supporting the channel on the Patreon. For now, though, I will see you next time. Bye for now.